Welcome to the ultimate guide for motorcycle riders. In this 4-part series, I'll be covering quick and effective street strategies to help you ride safe and confidently. As always, let's ride. This is part number 2 of the 4-part series, and we're going to be talking about being visible. Use your eyes and your mind to adjust position based on unfolding situations on the road. Imagine traffic from a bird's eye view in order to anticipate your adjustments. Ensure drivers have the best chance to see you, especially nowadays with all this distracted driving. You know, people are on their cell phones, they're picking their boogers, doing whatever else they're supposed to be doing other than driving and paying attention. Make yourself as visible as possible while riding, as if you are invisible to drivers. And you have to ride like that, man. You have to ride like they can't see you at all. People see movement and color, right? So if you wear bright colors or different contrasting colors to the surrounding area, and you have movements such as hand and arm signals and so forth, right? If I'm gonna make this left turn, I look and I put my hand out, that's a visual that they can see, and you'll catch their attention. And here I'm going to do it again, going to the right. Again, I'm using my hand to signal what my intentions are, and they see movement, right? And that catches their attention. So make yourself visible at all times. Do not assume that drivers can see you, even if it looks like they're looking right at you, right? Because sometimes people have that 1,000-yard stare. They could be thinking about, picking up baby from the daycare, or trying to catch up with their spouse or what have you, or something else other than what's on the road. And they can just be thinking and not really looking at you. So don't assume that somebody sees you even if they're looking in your direction. Besides good lane position, other ways to be seen include clothing. So you want to wear bright clothing, something that will stand out. Yeah, I'm wearing a black vest, but I have a bunch of colorful patches on that vest, and they can see color. You want to use reflective material on your clothing and your helmet at night. I typically don't ride at night unless I have to, but when I do, I want to make sure that I can be seen, and I want to make sure that I have reflective material both on my helmet and my clothing. You can buy reflective stickers that you can put on your helmet, on the back of your helmet, the side of your helmet, so you can be seen from the sides and the rear. The front, normally you have your headlights, and so forth, and they can see that. Headlights, be sure the headlights are on during the day. Well, most motorcycles today have their headlights come on automatically, right? But don't turn them off, and make sure you have them on at all times. Some states make it illegal to ride with your high beam on. So make sure you follow your state's rules and laws. Another interesting thing that I learned is if you're approaching an intersection and if you have oncoming traffic on your left, right, and they're going to be turning in front of you and they don't see you, one of the things that you can do to be seen is that you turn slightly like this as you're riding, so they can see the movement of your headlight, and just stay within your lane. Obviously you don't want to encroach on somebody else's driving space, but stay within your lane, but just make that slight movement so they can see your headlight, and it catches their eye, catches their attention. You don't want to do anything dangerous that's going to put you in a bad position or put somebody else in a bad position. Again, remember I talked about being predictable, and if you do something unpredictable, it could cause somebody else to react to your actions, which may cause an accident. So be careful with that. Turn signals. I know this may be a foreign subject to some people, but vehicles come with turn signals. These are little lights on the side of your vehicle, in front and the back, that if you hit a button, right, they light up and they blink. And what that does, it allows people to know that you're going to be turning or you're going to be changing lanes. So if you're going to make a turn, or if you're going to change lanes, you can use these turn signals. Look, it's right here. Press that button and it signals to the right. See that? Wow. And the people behind me, they're like, oh, this guy's gonna turn right. But I just turned it off. I'm just trying to show you here. So I'm gonna get on the high-speed road up here in a minute, and I'm gonna show you how to use these turn signals, because it's something that I don't see a whole lot of people using, both cars and motorcycles. What the hell, man? It's there, use it, right? Also, when you use the turn signal, make sure you cancel that thing. Don't run with your turn signal on for miles and miles, and people are waiting for you to turn or change lane positions, and you never do. So here, I'm gonna go to the right. I use my right turn signal, and look at this. Look at that car in front of me. Look, that's pretty cool. That truck, not so much. He's an idiot. Don't be an idiot. Use your turn signals. Cancel when not in use, right? Here we go. I love this new concept, man. Brake lights. So if you're slowing down, you see all this traffic up ahead of me, unless you have some type of module that makes your brake lights flash rapidly, what you can do is you can start using your own brakes to tap them like this, squeeze them, you know, and let the cars know ahead of you that you're slowing down or you're coming to a stop. If I have a module that when I press my brake, either my brake lever or my brake pedal, motorcycle, they flash, and they flash for 3 seconds, and then they stop. And that way it catches people. Remember, color and movement. That's what catches people's attention. All right, your horn, right? Don't be like in Italy or in Puerto Rico where they use the horn, you know, as a fucking musical instrument. Jesus Christ. You know, if you want to get somebody's attention, a quick blast of the horn, get their attention. Keep in mind though that if they have their music on and if you don't have a loud horn, they're not going to hear it. So you want to make sure you capture their attention some other way other than the horn. Don't just rely on the horn thinking, oh, they're going to hear it. They may not. Add-ons. Consider adding reflective material and more lights to your motorcycle. The more lights, the better. If you look like a spaceship riding down the road, good for you, right? Because everybody can see you. Imagine you have Christmas lights all over your motorcycle. Everybody's going to see you. They may laugh at you, right? But they can see you, and that's what's important. I don't expect you to go to that ridiculous extreme, but again, the more lights you have, the better visibility. And if you put reflective material, the more visible you will be. Follow these simple yet important strategies to keep yourself and others safe. If you got value from this video, please share with your family and friends. Also, don't forget to smash that like button. Watch the next video in the series, and I'll see you there.